Hey everybody, my name is Russ. That is Lauren. Welcome to our Saturday reaction video. This is us circling back to one Stevie Nicks and a cover of a Tom Petty song, and not just a cover of a Tom Petty song, but the second time that we have reacted to her doing this same cover in a completely different decade.
Indeed.
And prior to me hitting record, I said, I'm going to double check this, and I hope I'm going to get this right. The one that we reacted to previously was her on the 1981 tour.
Yes, the White Winged Dove tour for the Belladonna album.
The one we're about to watch is from 2009.
Yes, from the Live in Chicago soundstage DVD.
Okay. I love me some Tom Petty. I love me some Stevie Nicks. This is not a favorite Tom Petty song of mine, so I never I'm big into covers. Like I love finding out like, oh, so-and-so covered that. Yeah. I don't dislike this song at all, but it's like not my favorite Tom Petty song. So I didn't even know that Stevie Nicks had covered this. She's the Stevie Nicks expert, not me. But I really loved the version in 81 that we did. So I'm interested to see her do the same song again.
Yeah.
28.
28.
Okay. I can't math. We're going to watch Stevie Nicks do this. I've never seen or heard this performance before. So let's all have fun.
Gosh, she's gorgeous here.
Mm-hmm. Hammer.
So go ahead.
This is probably not the first thing anyone wants to hear me say, but I can't help it. So not that Zakk Wylde holds the patent on bullseye guitars, but like, and Stevie Nicks fans, calm down. She's the expert. I'm not. What is her guitar player's name?
Waddy Wachell.
Okay. I've never seen anyone play a bullseye guitar outside of Zakk Wylde, but the reason why I was like squinting at the top is that headstock's not even a Gibson, because Zakk Wylde, the one he's known for is like the cream color with the black bullseye.
Yeah.
Okay. But before he left Gibson many moons ago, there were other colors of the bullseye, and one of them was natural. So it was like a natural wood with black. So I was like, oh, he's probably just playing a Zakk Wylde signature from that. But then the headstock's not Gibson. So I'm like, well, who did this? Like, and I'm sure anybody else is like, why are you focusing on this? But like, it would be like if someone was playing a Frankenstein striped guitar and had like it was a different brand. You would be like, who did this? That it just,
Yeah.
I have more thoughts, but that was the first thing through the whole video. I was like, who did this?
Who did this?
But you were going to say something coming out of it, which I'm sure was more intelligent than me going
No,
on
I
about the
mean, it
guitar.
wasn't
It's
even really. I feel like a little nugget that you need to know. Nugget. That was funny, and you'll know why in just a second. She literally went right into that after Gold Dust Woman. And I know that because of her putting that shawl back, because that's the Gold
I was
Dust
going to be all
shawl.
excited because I thought you were going to say Golden Braid.
I know.
I love that song.
She didn't do Golden Braid on this.
I love that song.
I do too. See, look at Stevie Nicks, people.
Mm-hmm.
He knows Golden Braid.
But so the weird thing for me about this is not that I would ever expect her to do a bad job on something, but like I don't overly critique this version because or the one from 81 because I'm not intimately familiar with the Tom Petty one. Like if this was like You Got Lucky, I would be like, okay, here's what she did wrong, or in my opinion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With this, I'm just like, okay, yep, I know that song, and if she started it, I would go, oh, that's that Petty cut. You know, it's like I saw Matchbox once years ago, and they did Jet by
Wings.
Yes, by Wings, and like that song's just there for me, you know. But if they had cut into Band on the Run, I would have been like, you will now be under close observation for 5 minutes, right? But when they did Jet, I was just like, yeah, hooray! Like they could have done like the world's worst version of Jet, and I would have been like, I don't know, they did the woo woo, you know, like so. When she hits this chorus, I'm not like, oh, that was wrong, or like, you know. So what I'm asking is, you love that Petty song, you like earlier Petty.
I do.
Way more. I think the third record is where I picked up on it. Whatever, Long After Dark, whatever that record, that's where I picked up on him. So I know you love Stevie, but where does her version of this land for you? Either one. Do you go, oh, that's too different, or or is she even phoning it in? Is she going, well, this is just...
No, that's a really good question, and she's not phoning it in and the reason I keep looking above you is because I have the poster for the Live in Chicago DVD, like
well,
above
and also
your head.
Stevie is above all of us,
right? That's also true.
Including Lindsay. Go on.
She does a bunch of fun covers on the Live in Chicago DVD, which, like, honestly, she does a version of Crash Into Me, the Dave Matthews song, that is better than the Dave Matthews version of Crash Into Me. I mean, this doesn't say much, but
we say a lot of nice things on the channel. We'll just leave it there.
Yeah, it's
when
really...
you say it's better, I'll say, well, and then we'll be done.
It's really good what she does there, but she puts her little Stevie spin on it, and at this time,
I feel like Stevie puts her Stevie spin on like cornflakes.
That's
like, you know what I mean?
I'm
like
sure
when
she does.
and I mean that in a complimentary way.
Like, these are my cornflakes now.
Yeah, like, and then I pour them into the bowl.
bowl.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like Stevie Nicks. I don't think can pour like milk into cornflakes.
Here you go again. You
like,
say you want some cornflakes. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you say she puts her spin on it, I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah, and so that's what she's doing here.
That's what she does.
I think she does a better job of it here than she did in 81.
Fun. That's good to know. I think she...
Did you need to know?
Good one. I think she's more conscious of what's going on. As a big Elvis fan and later Michael Jackson fan who knows the difference between a performance when pharmaceuticals are involved and when they're not, I feel like she's enjoying the performance more.
Absolutely.
Now than she would have when it was like, let's go.
Yeah. And absolutely. But I feel like the reason she picked this song back in 81 was absolutely for the line, the talk on the town says I might go solo.
Yeah.
Right? Because she did that because Tom was her friend and she could do a song of his to kind of fill space in a...
But then everyone saw her going solo off in the distance and realized it was just a mirage.
Because, she came back.
And then they were like, wow, she came back. That's one of the 7 wonders.
Indeed.
I'm doing bits. Go on.
I love it.
And then eventually she was like, well, this band is my Silver Springs.
It is. It's true.
I got jokes.
Gosh, it's a landslide.
I literally just exhausted my entire Stevie Nicks knowledge in all of this. I wasted it all on puns.
Oh, God.
But no, I hear what you're saying.
But you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, like, I think she picked it at the time to be the Tom Petty cover that she did in her set for a reason, because of that line, to say, like, you know what? Like, let me do my thing. I've
learned from you. Also, I think that was the guys who had her back.
Oh my God, she's an honorary heartbreaker.
But you know what I'm saying?
To this day
I think it was like, this is my guys.
These are my guys. Yeah. These are my guys. Like, they're
because
my
there
friends.
were certain people that were in her band that had proven to not be her guys.
Yep. And
I
like,
don't want to name names.
No, please don't. But I think this version of it is her kind of having lived in it for quite some time, and she's having a lot of fun here. That hair flip that she does.
Oh, I know. Yeah, me too. I was like, Stevie.
Her gorgeous hair in this, like, she's just fantastic.
I think this may or may not upset a lot of Stevie Nicks fans. Let me qualify this by saying I do not think it's the responsibility of any singing female to be sexy for our benefit, but I think that she is so much sexier than she gives herself credit for.
I think so too.
Like that hair flip, I was like, Stephanie, like in a good way.
I know.
You know?
I know.
And I've never been the guy that's been like, boy, I wish she'd have a slit in her skirt or, push it up more. I respect the hell out of the high priestess. Like I think there's so many things to be said for how she presents herself.
For sure.
But when she does little things like that, you're like, girl, it's in there. Mm-hmm. You're not doing it on purpose.
Right.
But I hear what your point is. I feel like the 81 performance is her performing the song, and the 09 performance is her enjoying performing the song.
Absolutely. And I love that the two versions that we have of this on the channel and just kind of in general, like out here, like for our access to watch, are from my two very favorite Stevie Nicks time frames, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I love the Belladonna era so much. I think she was gorgeous. Like that's like quintessential Stevie Nicks right there. Mm-hmm. This
for me, it's the dance era, but this is I like her here now better than the dance era, and I'll tell you because like honestly, well, I mean yes,
okay. Like honestly, I feel like she's at her full powers here because if you look at her backup singer, she's got a brunette, a redhead, and a blonde, and so she has the whole set.
Right? Yeah.
So
she collected them all.
She collected them all, and so now she can activate superpowers. Like no, I just think she's gorgeous in this whole entire show. So thank you for watching this with me.
This was our reaction to Stevie Nicks doing a great Tom Petty song. And, I know we get rambly on this sometimes, but we just love music so much. And we hope that if you're a Stevie Nicks fan, that you have waded through this and listened to this and you are, at least enjoy the discussion between two music nerds talking about, music nerd things. If you did, please drop a like on the video. If you like anything that we do on this channel, if you've seen us before and you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button because that does help us out a lot. If you have suggestions too, because like there's no shortage of footage of Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac and everything, but like there's so much that we haven't got to as well. So, and there's a better than even chance I haven't seen most of the footage that you could suggest. And she's going to go, oh, that's a good one. Yeah. So that is Lauren. My name is Russ. Thank you so much for watching.